Panda Anthem.
Ian, what's up?
Red Panda Anthem.
Red Panda, what's good?
Red Panda Anthem.
And going to that, do you think this generation is a little bit lazier than previous ones? And when we say execute, like how many hours you guys spending working on the business? Because it's easy to hear, hey, and I say it too, just execute. But in 7 days or 30 days, how many deals are you looking at? How many people are you reaching out to? Like, can you walk us through the framework of like what you're doing on a day-to-day so they can get a point of reference?
Right now, I speak to almost 100 to 120 people a day. Every day, between text messages, emails, phone numbers. I am up at 5:30 in the morning, and at 5:30 in the morning, I'm harassing all my workers. I'm sending orders out, right? Because I got to keep people on their toes. Yep. I love doing that. I know I'm kind of a jerk for that, but I start texting people at 5:30 to 6 a.m. I don't care if you're on the West Coast, East Coast, I'm texting you. If I don't sleep, and I could sleep because I already made it, you can't sleep. I tell people, if you don't have money, you're not successful, you don't need to sleep that much. I have a lot of my friends that I call sometimes, and they're like, yo, it's like 11, 12 o'clock, they're still sleeping. I'm like, bro, I've been up since 5:30 in the morning. I already put in 10 offers. I did this, I did walkthroughs, and you're still sleeping? Like, how much money? You got more money than me? They're like, no. You got more money than what your family has? No. Then wake up and go out there and make it happen.
A lot of it's just hustle. Envy, what about you?
I mean, it's the same. I think that, even with when Caesar and I met, we're like, it's amazing to see somebody that works like you. So, I'm up at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. I'm up, I'm doing the Breakfast Club. When the Breakfast Club is over, I'm here in the office, and it's a host of everything, whether it's, planning car shows and show you, like, we do everything here. So this is the car show office where we set up the car shows, and we do everything to where each car goes. Like, if you see the vendors, here's Monster Energy, where that goes. Hot Wheels was a bit, like, we do everything on the table and plan it out, and then we bring it to the thing. Or if I could take you to the other offices where we do more of our real estate stuff, and that's it. And then I try to 2:30, 2:45, I take a little break. I pick up my kids from school. And I usually drive them home, and then my wife takes them to their activities, and then I come back here and we do the same thing. And then it's planning of what's next. And then I talk about some of my other businesses, whether it's, like the Positivity Water that we own, or it's the dispensaries that we're doing, or it's the strain of weed that we own in Detroit, or whatever it may be, or if it's our partners, talk to them throughout the night. And then like he said, at 4:30 in the morning, my assistant knows she's going to get a text from me. So she sets her clock to go to the gym at 4:30. And Mercedes is in the gym at 4:30, and I tell her every day, we have to do this, we have to do that. Like, for instance, I got a car show coming up in Atlanta, right, July 9th, and I wanted to do something different, right? We do the carnival rides, and we do the Ferris wheels, and we do the this, and we do the that. So I told her, I said, yo, give me a skating rink. Atlanta's known for skating rink. I want a skating rink in the middle of the car show where adults can come and skate. We can have the cars all around it, and this, that, and the other. And that's what the fuck we gonna do. Pull it off. And she pulls it off. But like, that's the type of ideas that we have, just to be different, you know what I mean? And to separate ourselves from whatever anybody's going on. Like, we out there and work, like we hustle, like we work, like we ain't got it because we want to keep it.
Yeah. You can never settle, right? That's the whole thing. We don't settle. Every day we come up with new ideas. Every day we're thinking about how, we could be more successful and how could we impact more people, right? Because that's the most important thing. Being successful is cool. And you could get to it if you work to it, but helping other people, that's true success.
Absolutely. Troy, I see your mind turning. What you thinking? What we doing? Shotty, I see you looking at that map.
No, I'm looking. I'm seeing if I don't want to, be respectful of their time. Can we take one more? Y'all good for one more?
And we can. I want to say one thing. Sometimes sacrifice means everything, right? And I'll tell you this: I didn't see my kids yesterday for Father's Day. I was putting on a car show. They understand it because they understand dad works and what dad has to do. So we celebrate today or tomorrow, but they get it and they understand. A lot of people don't want to make that sacrifice. They don't want to sacrifice. And I get it and I understand because that sacrifice is tough. I remember times when my dad, had to work on Christmas as being a police officer. And he explained to me why. I might not have got it back then.
Get it now.
You know what I'm saying? But these are the conversations that we need to have. I want to make sure that, my son drives a C8 Corvette and he understands that daddy sacrifices working his ass.
Oh, your son?
Yeah, my son's 18, C8 Corvette. But he understands that. But those are the sacrifices that we make. You know, sometimes my kids have birthday parties. The parties is 12 to 5. At 4:30, I'm like, baby, daddy got a flight at 6 o'clock. I gotta go. I gotta go do the show. Those are the sacrifices that we have to have at times to make sure that our kids can have a life where they're happy. No disrespect to any ballerinas here or anybody selling drugs, but I don't want my daughter on the pole. I don't want my son selling drugs. But if my son wants to be in sanitation, I'm not mad at that. But I'm gonna teach him how to own a sanitation business. If my daughter wants to do nails, I don't care, whatever makes her happy.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna teach him how to own nail salons and numerous them and multiple. I just want at the end of the day for my family to smile and be happy. Happiness over anything.
I'm glad you said that, man. There's a lot of sacrifice that goes into it. And most people don't think about it. They just see like, yo, you had a car show, but like, nah, there's Father's Day and there's graduations and there's rehearsals and birthdays that we have to miss. And people forget that part of it. So I'm glad you said that. I appreciate that.
Yes, let's get one more question if we can.
Let's go. Who's it? Sadie, we coming to you. I hope I said that right. You know how this works. No fridge breaks. You are permitted. Unmute yourself. You've been unmuted. What's up?
Hey, how are you? I just had a quick question about the InvestFest. I think 2 weeks ago I saw you guys had a virtual ticket. Is that for this current InvestFest coming up, or was that something else?
No, that was last year. You got to experience it in person. It's like it's one of these things. One night only.
Got to show up in person.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
They appreciate you. Have a good night.
Question. The legendary InvestFest has to be experienced. Has to be experienced in person.
If you guys weren't at the financial position you were in and you were going to a conference like InvestFest or the ones that you do, like how many people would you be reaching out to? Because sometimes I'll see people at the conference and they won't talk. How many people, if you were like out down in your luck, would you be trying to connect with in a weekend?
Talk about me. Well, see, this is the thing. Since I do these and I tell everybody all the time, I wish I had seminars and places to go when I was younger to learn the industry. What people have to understand is I get it. You know what I mean? If EYL is doing a conference, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to get a chance to talk to the brothers. I might not get a chance to talk to Ian. Ian might have a line of people of 1,000 people waiting to talk to him. I'm not going to get that opportunity, and I understand that. I'm going to try to get there first. So I don't want to tell people some of these things that they're going to do something, but
they'll be there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Where am I go? Hey, sometimes they party with me at BQE. I might pop up at BQE to have my 60-second conversation. I might look at the 5-star hotels to see where they gonna put their head down.
Come on, bro. What are you doing?
Conversation.
The ballerina's gonna be in there.
I might be there.
Now they're gonna be showing up at our door.
Ian likes the ballerinas. I might have to say
Blue Flame.
We support black businesses. We support black businesses. And
sometimes it might be like, Ian, hey, what's your drink of choice? Tequila? Hey, let me buy you a glass
of apple. Ciroc can get it done.
And then, you know what? Let's. I've just got one question because I'm not going to go that far. Because sometimes people could go over the limit. Know that one question you want to ask, and then get there. And then sometimes it's like, see who else is walking around. Hey, bro, how you doing? Hey, what's your name? Where you from, brother? Now you don't have to feel insecure. Well, oh no, I ain't doing it. Nah, yo, where you from? Oh, you from Milwaukee? Oh, yo, I'm from New York. I heard there's some great properties in Milwaukee. Where do you think I should look? Oh, since somebody's from Milwaukee, he'll tell you, well, you should look in this area. Write it down. All right, I'll Google that area later. Hey, where you from? Oh, what's up, man? Where you from? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you're from this? Oh, you're a realtor. Oh, here's my number. I'm an investor. If anything comes on the table, send it my way. Hopefully we can do business. Little conversations like that go a long way. You know what I mean? Now I see someone put lemon pepper. One of y'all like lemon pepper wings. Yeah, Wingstop. You know what I mean? Like these are the places that I'm gonna go. You know, but sometimes you're not gonna get a chance to talk to Ian because he gonna have a long line. Trevor Shai gonna have a long line. They got different panels. They got to collect money. They got to go do this. They got to make sure this artist is here. Oh, this person's not happy. They got to put out fires. So I'm gonna get somebody else. But you got to know when to have those conversations, and then try to have those conversations from there.
Yeah. For me, I don't leave the seminar. Whenever we do a seminar, I don't leave till the last question is answered. Mm-hmm. Like if you wait for me, I will wait to the end. I will talk to you because I've been doing this so long that the average person that asks me a question about real estate, I can answer it in less than a minute, right? To 30 seconds. So I don't mind talking to people. You know, you could walk me to the car. You could buy me some wings. You can buy me. I don't drink, buy me a soda and I'm good. But I don't like leaving to answer every single question. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people waiting, but if you wait, I will answer your question. But just don't ask me a question when I'm walking to the bathroom because
don't do that. That's weird, boy. Right by the stall.
That is the worst.
I will say this, and this is the only question that Season and I hate. Right? We'll do a whole seminar. We'll have the credit repair talk about credit. We'll have conventional lending. We'll have hard money lending. Jenny Tips will be talking about realtor. She'll be talking about everything. We'll talk about how to get in the game, where to get the properties. And they'll be like, so, Envy, Caesar, how do I get into real estate? Nigga, we just had a 3-hour seminar about it.
I just told you.
Stock. We just told you.
I just told you.
And it happens all the time. So, just make sure you know what you want to know. And, we'll try to guide you and help you as much as possible.
And I'm not going to lie, guys, your platform is so crazy that our site right now was slow for a little bit. People are checking out the site. We appreciate it. We're good now. Again, www.flip2dao.com. Your platform is crazy, bro. Because
I heard the site crash.
Well, they call us.
It's back to normal now. Back to normal.
They call us the Big Show for a reason.
This that Red Panda Anthem. Ian, what's up? This that Red Panda Anthem. Red Panda, what's good? Red Panda Anthem. Whole foot going up. I know they can't stand it.